From Graysfield, from the Pipeyard in Lorain County, Ohio. I am dazed and confused, and I am Andrew Alex alongside Gabe Genovesi. It is game number 9 of the Scouts 2017 Great Lakes League campaign, and the Scouts who have struggled early here in this young season coming into this game with a record of 2-6 come to face the Ironmen of Lorain County. The Scouts making the trip up to the greater Cleveland area in what will be their first game against an out of division opponent. And the Ironmen, who the Scouts are quite familiar with, a couple of matchups there last year. Not coming here to the Pipe Yard, but a couple of matchups last year at Grady's Field. The Scouts on the winning end of both of those contests. We'll get you the starting lineup for the Scouts today. Batting first and playing shortstop is going to be Ben Beachy. Aaron Takis is batting second and the designated hitter tonight. Playing left field and batting third will be Jordan Lambert. Chris Ackerman will be in the cleanup spot. He will also be catching tonight. In the 5 hole, the first baseman Kyle Casserly. In the 6th hole, the third baseman Joey Roddy batting 7th. The second baseman Ange Bourgeois batting 8th. The right fielder Dylan Lottenville. And in the 9th spot will be the center fielder Francisco Andina, the starting pitcher for the Scouts tonight. That's going to be Jack Rains. Rains, his first start of the season, comes into this game. 9 innings pitched, a 3.00 ERA. That's 12 strikeouts, 1 walk, 6 hits allowed for the southpaw from Baldwin Wallace College. And Gabe, it's been a struggle so far for the Scouts. What are you looking for tonight?
I'm looking for Jack Rains to have a good day on the mound. A 3-6 Lorain County team, but they have won 2 in a row. So they were 1-6. The Scouts are looking to do what Lorain County has done over the past couple games, get a couple wins in a row, try to get back on track. But I love the fact that Jack Rains is starting on the mound tonight for the Xenia Scouts. You mentioned his numbers: 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, and 9 innings pitched. He's only given up 3 earned runs. I like the move from pitching coach Corey Koobs, transferring Rains from the bullpen into a starting role here this afternoon, and hopefully Rains can come out and have a good start.
And Rains, a guy, like you said, clearly with punch-out stuff and good looks by pitching coach Corey Koobs, going out and rewarding the Rains, who has been very successful thus far. But let's get you the Lorain County lineup while we still have some time before this game starts. Batting first and playing center field, it's going to be Chase Canoodle from Baldwin Wallace College. Batting second and playing right field will be Michael Blatchford from Ohio Wesleyan. Now, we're going to take a pause because it looks like it might be time for the national anthem as the Ironmen coming out and lining up outside of the dugout, as you can see on the left side of your screens.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as we honor America.
So we're going to take a second here, and we'll get you back to that starting lineup in just a second. But we'll pause and honor our nation's colors with the playing of our national anthem. All right, welcome back. Andrew Alex alongside Gabe Genovesi, just about to get things underway here. Let's finish off that Lorain County starting lineup that we started before the national anthem just a second ago. Like we said, Chase Canoodle batting first and playing center field. Batting second and playing right field will be Michael Blatchford. Batting third and playing second base, Antonio Bennett. The designated hitter in the cleanup spot is going to be Sam Casanelli. Batting fifth and playing third base, Caleb Waller. Batting sixth and catching, it's going to be Joe Scott Pace. Batting seventh and playing first base, Kenyon McWilliams. Batting eighth and playing left field will be Richard Phillips. And in the 9-hole for these Lorain County Ironmen, the shortstop, Nicholas Novak. The starting pitcher for the Ironmen tonight will be Ryan LePage. LePage, the left-handed pitcher from Luther College. On the year so far, 8 innings pitched, a 4.50 ERA, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks. He has allowed 10 hits, a 3.13 batting average against. So you look at those numbers, Gabe, like we talked about before the broadcast. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 10 hits. This guy's getting outs, but most balls are being put in play against the lefty page.
Yep, when you pitch 8 innings and you only have 1 walk and 2 strikeouts, that means hitters are putting the ball in play. He does pound the strike zone. He's going to put the ball over the plate. These Xenia Scouts hitters are going to have a chance to hit the ball today, and hopefully they can do that. You mentioned the 3.33 batting average against. That's a pretty high number for LePage, and hopefully the Scouts can jump on that and do what other teams have done today.
So we are about to get things underway here at the Pipeyard in Lorain, Ohio. In the northern part of the state here, just a hop, skip, and a jump from the Great Lakes here. So Ben Beachy about to step into the box. Beachy, a .321 hitter, a couple of doubles, 9 RBIs. The first pitch of this ball game is hit hard down the third base line, but scooped up by the third baseman Caleb Waller, who throws it over to first in time for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now Ben Beachy retired, going to bring Aaron Takis to the plate.
And right away, we see what we've been talking about. LePage gives Beachy a fastball, a little high right over the middle / outside part of the plate, and Beachy did what he was supposed to do. He drilled that ball to third base. A good play by the third baseman Waller to scoop it out of the dirt, and hopefully the Scouts can keep jumping on it.
First pitch to Aaron Takis. He lays down bunt. Charging is the third baseman Waller, but he will not make the throw. A perfectly laid down bunt by Aaron Takis, just dying in the grass on the third base side. He bunts for a hit, safe at first. The Scouts have their first base runner aboard, and as we say, and as the great Dave Naw would say, nobody no-hits the Scouts. 1 on and 1 out now for Jordan Lambert, still in the top of the first here at the Pipeyard in Lorain, Ohio. First pitch to Lambert, curveball outside part of the plate. A called strike 1. Jordan Lambert, the left fielder tonight from the University of Tennessee at Martin. He bats .370 on the year with 6 RBIs. Breaking ball upstairs on 1-0 or on 0-1, evens the count up 1-1. Lambert has been hot of late. We saw the 4-hit, 4 RBI performance against Hamilton a couple days ago. That was the last time the Scouts picked up a W. But breaking ball on the outside in the dirt. Good job there by the catcher, Joe Scott Pace, to shift over, get in front of that one, and prevent that from going to the backstop. Count now 2 balls and a strike to Jordan Lambert.
And I look for Lambert to jump on a pitch when he's ahead in the count.
2-1. And Jordan Lambert hits one high in the air, but foul territory on the third base side. Caleb Waller, the third baseman, loses it in the sun deep into foul territory. So what seemed like it could have been a routine fly ball ends up just counting as a long foul ball. Shot at life. UD Martin. Lambert bats from the left side against the southpaw, Ryan LePage. LePage looks to the catcher, Joe Scott Pace. Here's the pitch. And Jordan Lambert hits that one high in the air, deep to center field. The center fielder going back, but he'll pull up stop, make the grab, out number 2. Mark it down as an F8 in your books, and now 2 away for Xenia.
Heading forth for Xenia from Hall, Michigan, junior at Hills.
With Aerotakis over at first.
And a good piece there from Jordan Lambert. Got under it just a little bit, but we've seen 2 hard hit balls by the scouts here early in the first.
So now with 2 away and a runner at first, it's going to be Chris Ackerman to the plate. Ackerman bats from the right side against the lefty. The pitch. And first pitch fouled straight back into the screen. 0-1 goes the count. Ackerman, the catcher from Hillsdale College, a .278 hitter on the year. But 8 walks for Ackerman gives him a .500 on-base percentage. Here's the 0-1, and the runner Takas is going to go. Throw over to second. Will be in time for out number 3. Aaron Takas is caught stealing to finish things off for the Scouts in top of the first inning. No runs on 1 hit and nobody left aboard for Xenia. We have reached the middle of the first, still scoreless between the Scouts and the Lorain County Ironmen. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be right back. You are listening to Xenia Scouts Baseball on the Xenia Scouts Radio Network. Back here for the bottom of the first inning, still scoreless between the Xenia Scouts and the Lorain County Ironmen. The Ironmen getting their first shot at it here. And it's going to be a matchup of a couple of guys from Baldwin Wallace to start things off here in the bottom of the first. The batter is Chase Canoodle. First pitch from Jack Rains, fastball outside part of the plate for a called strike 1. Canoodle, a .440 hitter on the year. That's with a double, a triple, 9 RBIs. He has also walked 7 times, come home to score 8 runs for the Ironmen. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one grounded right back at Jack Rains, but it's going to get over his glove, and a diving Ben Beachy is not going to be able to slide in there and prevent that one going through the middle. So call that a single for Chase Canoodle. He continues to hit the ball, and it's a runner at first, and nobody out to start things off for the Lorain County Ironmen.
A senior at Ohio Wesleyan University, Michael Blatchford.
So now Michael Blatchford to the plate. Blatchford, the right fielder from Ohio Wesleyan, comes into the game batting a .267 mark That's with a double, 2 RBIs. He has walked twice, struck out 4 times. First pitch, and that one a grounder towards the hole. Kyle Castro is going to get the force at second. Throw back to first is going to be offline. So a fielder's choice gets the lead runner, Chase Canoodle. Mark that down as a 3-4. 1 away now. And the man at first base now, Michael Blatchford, after reaching on the fielder's choice. So with 1 away and a runner on, it's going to be Antonio Bennett to the plate. Bennett, a .320 hitter on the year. 7 RBIs. Bennett, the second baseman tonight, by way of Toledo. He steps in. He bats from the right side against the southpaw Jack Rains. First pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Rains going inside on the first pitch here. Not much of a lead over at first for Michael Blatchford. Now he takes a couple steps. And pickoff attempt over to first now from Jack Rains. As we mentioned previously, Rains working in his first start of the summer. A couple of appearances prior, all of which were in relief. A 3.0 ERA, 12 strikeouts, 1 walk in 9 innings pitched. Another pitch and got him to swing again. Jack Rains ahead in this count, 0-2, looking to pick up strikeout number 13 on the year. Antonio Bennett, he has struck out 5 times already this season. The 0-2 pitch, way on the outside. Moves the count, a ball and 2 strikes. The scouts out there in their powder blue uniforms, the Ironmen in white. Rains. Looks to the catcher, Ackerman. The 1-2 pitch, runner goes, throw from Ackerman over to second. In time, America runs on Duncan, but nobody runs on Chris Ackerman. Ackerman guns out Michael Blatchford over at second. And now 2 outs and a 2-2 count here against Antonio Bennett.
And we saw Ackerman get 2 runners caught stealing the last time he was behind the plate. Chris Ackerman gunning people down here early in the year.
And a much better rate than we saw his. But now time is called. 2 balls, 2 strikes, but 2 away here. The bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless between the Scouts and the Lorain County Ironmen. Rains. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. He got Michael Bennett. And that is going to be out number 3 here in the bottom of the first. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left aboard for the Ironmen. We have played 1 inning of baseball here at the Pipeyard. The Scouts and Lorain County Ironmen still scoreless. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You are listening to Xenia Scouts Baseball on the Xenia Scouts Radio Network. So we're back here for the top of the second inning. Still scoreless between the Scouts and the Ironmen. It's going to be Chris Ackerman, Kyle Casserly, and Joey Roddy due up for Xenia in this inning. First pitch to Ackerman, taken up and away. Ackerman came up to the plate in the top of the first inning, but he was sat down. after Aaron Takis was caught stealing to end the inning, and Ackerman hacks at the 1-0 pitch, fouls it off, way out of play on the first base side, evens the count up 1-1. Ackerman, as we previously mentioned, a .278 hitter on the year, 8 walks, a .500 on-base percentage here in this early part of the season. And Chris watches fastball just off the plate, ball number 2. So 2 balls and a strike with nobody out here in the top of the second. Ackerman bats from the right side against the lefty LePage. 2-1 pitch, and that one missing away yet again. So a favorable hitter's count here for Chris Ackerman, 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch coming now. And that one low and away, ball number 4. So Chris Ackerman draws his 9th walk early here in the season, moving that on-base percentage to greater than 500 now. And it's 1 on and nobody out for Xenia as they try to get on the board here early. Playing from behind has been an issue all season long. So it's Kyle Casserly to the plate. Casserly, a .138 hitter. 5 RBIs, he has doubled. First pitch, breaking ball outside part of the plate. A called strike 1. Cass, the first baseman from Wright State University. Ackerman leads over from first. Pickoff attempt. Not going to get there in time. Kyle Casserly taking some pretty good hacks in the early part of BP. But for a power guy like Casserly, could be a tough day. The ball not carrying very well, as we saw in batting practice. And Cass checks his swing. Did he go? The home plate umpire said yes, he did.
And LePage started him with an off-speed pitch, went back to an off-speed pitch there, and that time Casserly chased it. I wouldn't be surprised to see Ryan LePage come with something other than a fastball here.
0-2, swung on and missed strike number 3. Casserly goes down swinging for out number 1 here in the top of the second. The first strikeout recorded by Ryan LePage so far this game. Just his 3rd strikeout of the season. So now with 1 away, Joey Roddy steps up. Joey Roddy, the 3rd baseman from The Ohio State University. Struggled early on here. A .125 batting average thus far. First pitch. And that one taken on the lower outside part of the strike zone. I don't know about that call. That ball seemed clearly below the knees and maybe a ball or 2 outside.
We'll see if he consistently gives that outside corner like that.
And the 0-1 pitch fouled straight back into the netting behind home plate by Roddy. So he's behind in this count, 0-2 now. The strikeout has been an issue for Roddy so far this season. He has struck out 10 times. That is the highest of any Xenia Scouts player. So Ackerman leads from first. The 0-2 pitch coming now. And Joey Roddy hits that one high in the air to left center field. That one's going to go and be caught by a diving left fielder, Richard Phillips. And it just seems like every single good catch has been made against the Scouts so far this season, Gabe. I don't even think I can explain it.
I mean, props to Richard Phillips, but you saw me. I literally pumped my fist on that one. I thought there was no way Phillips was getting that ball in the gap. Instead, kind of a leaping, diving catch made over his shoulder, and that'll bring up Bourgeois.
It was Spider-Man-esque. First pitch to Ange Bourgeois. That one low and away, ball number 1. A runner on first, and Chris Ackerman, he reached as the leadoff man in this inning on a walk, but a strikeout from Kyle Casserly, and then Joey Roddy, robbed of what could have been extra bases, has put 2 away for the Scouts here. Bourgeois fouls the 1-0 pitch out of play. On the third base side, evens up the count 1-1. Ange Bourgeois, the 2nd baseman from Biola University, comes into this game batting at a .240 mark, a couple of RBIs. He has a double and a triple on the year. 1-1 up and away. Moves the count 2-1. And that Joey Roddy, that's disappointing because that's the way we've been looking for Roddy to connect with the pitch all year long. 2-1 pitch, the runner Ackerman goes, ball in the air to left field. Looks like it's going to be caught by the left fielder, Richard Phillips, yet again. Phillips looked like he had almost lost that one in the sun, but regains control, makes the grab out number 3. So nothing going for the Scouts in the top half of the second inning. No runs on no hits and 1 man left aboard. We have reached the middle of the second inning. The Xenia Scouts and the Lorain County Ironmen still scoreless. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. You are listening to Xenia Scouts Baseball on the Xenia Scouts Radio Network. Back here for the bottom of the second inning. The Scouts and the Ironmen still scoreless in this one. It's going to be Sam Casanelli to the plate as the Scouts. Coming out for John Rain's second inning of work. First pitch from Rains in there for a called strike 1. Sam Casanelli, he is the designated hitter tonight from Rogers State University in the great state of Oklahoma. He comes in batting at a .353 mark as he hits that one hard into the glove of the second baseman, Ange Bourgeois, out number 1. A hard hit line drive right over at Bourgeois, but Bourgeois didn't even have to move a muscle. That one falling right into his glove. Mark it down as an F4. And with one away, it's going to bring Caleb Waller to the plate. Waller, the third baseman from Lake Erie College, comes in batting at a .176 mark, a couple of RBIs. He bats from the left side against the lefty Jack Rains. First pitch from Rains. Fastball upstairs and outside. In there for a called strike 1. The 0-1. And that one is hit in the air towards left. It's going to drop in front of Jordan Lambert. In there for a base hit. So a decent blooper there from Caleb Waller. Gives the Ironmen their second hit of the day off of Jack Rains. And 1 on and 1 out for the catcher, Joe Scott Pace. It's a pretty cool name, Joe Scott Pace. Pace, the catcher from Angelo State University, comes in batting at a .150 mark. No extra base hits, a couple of RBIs. He has scored 3 runs. So Caleb Waller leads over from first. First pitch from Jack Rains to Joe Scott Pace finds the inside part of the plate, called strike 1. 1 on, 1 out. Nothing in 1 the count now. Decent size lead at first for Caleb Waller. The pitch. That one on the outside. Evens at the count of ball and strike. Joe Scott Pace. Awaits the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes and swung on and missed. Strike number 2. A change up there from Jack Rains. Moves the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pace played in 13 games. Got 16 at-bats for Angelo State this year. Batted .125 for the Angelo State Rams. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Ball hit over towards first. Casserly is going to field it on 1 hard hop and step on first. So Joe Scott Pace is out, but on the hit and run, Caleb Waller taking away any chance of the double play ball there. So mark it down as a 3 assisted for out number 2. Caleb Waller advances 90 feet and into scoring position. And now it's going to be Canyon McWilliams, the first baseman from Florida Southern, batting for the Ironmen here with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. First pitch to McWilliams. That one way on the outside. Ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes, and 2 outs here. Canyon McWilliams, a .333 hitter on the year. That's 4 for 12 so far. No RBIs, no extra base hits. He has walked twice and struck out once. And Rains does a little head fake back to first to send the runner Caleb Waller scurrying back to second. Pitch, and that one hit hard in the air, and that's going to drop into left field. Rounding third and heading home is going to be the throw home. Not in time. An RBI single off the bat of Canyon McWilliams has given the Ironmen a 1-0 lead here.
Now batting for the Ironmen.
And the throw from Jordan Lambert home was going to be very close, I'll tell you that much. On the line as well, but unfortunately, Chris Ackerman just not able to make the turn and lay the tag down. So give the RBI to McWilliams, and the Ironmen on the board here early. So now same deal. A runner at second and 2 outs. The batter now Richard Phillips. Richard Phillips fouls it straight back into the screen. 0-1 goes the count. Phillips, a .313 hitter on the year. 1 RBI. He has struck out 4 times in 16 at-bats. Phillips, the left fielder from Notre Dame College, not to be mistaken with the University of Notre Dame, the Division I program. And he hits that one in the air towards right, chasing back the right fielder, Lottenville. He'll make the grab on the run for out number 3. So 1 run on a pair of hits, 1 man left aboard. We have played 2 innings of Pipeyard in Lorain County.